My leg's doing a little better. So we're going to go give part of this Red Leaves hiking trail a whirl. We are at Natchez Trace State Park. Natchez Trace extends from right outside of Nashville down to Natchez, Mississippi. Now this was an ancient Native American Indian path. Then the white Europeans came and settled the area, and they set up different trading posts. That was a major supply line back in early settling of this area, and it connects the Tennessee River, the Mississippi River, and the Columbia River. So if you're moving supplies along the river and still need land access, it helps increase the importance of the Natchez Trace. That was back in the day. Today we have interstates, we have freeways that move supplies. Now the Natchez Trace is a driving trail that approximates the old Natchez Trace route. Now we finally found a picnic area, and it's right here at the visitor center. We're going to grab a quick bite of lunch, and then we're going to go in the office visitor center. This is the Tennessee State Park. It's not to be confused with the National Park driving trail. The Natchez Trace State Park is also part of the Civil War Trail. Well, let's go in to the park office and museum, see what they've got. That's a corn snake. It's sometimes confused for a copperhead, but it's pretty harmless. I don't like these guys. This is a hornet's nest. Hornets can be 2 inches long. They sting. They are not good critters, and I'm allergic to them. Yuck. An educational display. A little bit about fishing and some of the information about the Cherokee and the Natchez Indians and the Choctaw, and some info about the Boatman's Trail. Much better than looking at the hornet's nest. These are grinding wheels, very important in the development of the early settlers' lives here. This isn't a horror movie, this is Smokey Bear. I promise not to leave my campfire unattended. How about you folks that are watching this? Leave your promise to be fire responsible down the comment box below. Time to go outside. There is a hiking trail right over here. My leg's doing a little better. So we're going to go give part of this Red Leaves hiking trail a whirl. See how we do. I'm on the Red Leaf Trail, which is right next to the visitor center, and I was just cautioned by the park ranger because she said there's several downed trees and the trail's not really accessible at that point. I have a neurological condition called the drop that makes it hard for me to walk on ground that is uneven. So I have to be really careful, and it's difficult for me to go over a lot of tree roots. So a downed tree will probably make me turn around to So I can see one right here. So I'm going to stop and go on back to the visitor center. But this is a pretty trail. It's kind of quiet. You're close enough to the visitor center still, at least I am, that I can vaguely hear some of the traffic. It's really pretty. It's really nice. and it's also about to rain, so I gotta get going. We're gonna try to get to the birds and see more of the park if it will ease up on the rain. It's supposed to break shortly, but I don't know. Okay, so I thought I could get off the trail before the rain, but it's already starting to sprinkle really heavily. So here we go, almost off. Oh my gosh. They also have an aviary. This is not too uncommon in state parks out in West Tennessee. These birds have been found and brought here, and they have the hope of being able to rehabilitate them and released into the wild, but sometimes they can't do that because of injury or human imprint, and they will live out their life sheltered and taken care of here. They'll also be used in raptor education programs, which the state parks are also known for here in Tennessee. Like this one that we attended at the Hiwassee-Ocoee State Park near Chattanooga. One of the things that we can do to help is to go out and see neat places like this. There is only one feathered friend that's a guest right now, but you can be a guest with camping and cabins. They also have more hiking trails. 48,000 acres were set aside under President Roosevelt's New Deal program, and this provided jobs for people like the CCC, which is the Civilian Conservation Corps, and also the Works Progress Administration. They did a lot of the buildings that you see here at the park. It just keeps raining off and on. It goes from sunny to pouring, so I can't show you everything. We are doing a quick drive to hopefully give you a feel of some of the park. There is pretty much pine and hardwood forest. There are 3 man-made lakes, so they're not naturally occurring, but you may see some great herons and some other birds, as well as hawks or raptors. In fact, over 135 different species of birds have been seen right here in the park. You can go boating, biking on the multi-use trails, fishing, horseback riding if you've got a horse. There's a lodge, a restaurant, the office, which is also a museum. Really, they've got everything. Thank you all so much for watching, and I appreciate you sharing this with your friends on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I've got my links down below. And don't forget, it's always hashtag be Bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. Make sure you subscribe to follow me on the journeys here across Tennessee and even beyond. And thanks for watching. Check out the videos that are popping up on the screen right now, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.